compete with Carolina Crusher, Equalizer, No Problem, and the original Bigfoot? Stay tuned to find out. This is hallowed grounds for tractor pulling, the Wood County Fairgrounds in Bowling Green, Ohio, the home of the National Tractor Pulling Championship. But today on ESPN, the TNT Monster Truck Challenge visits Bowling Green. I'm Scott Douglas with Army Armstrong and Chris Chapman. Army Armstrong standing by with the last winner on the challenge, Gary Porter of the Carolina Crusher.
Well, thanks, Scott. We're staying with last week's winner, and we can't really call him an upset winner because he's been in the winner's circle before, but Gary, you did it with an old truck, and in 1990, new seems to be the word, and you come back and thump everybody with an old truck in Richmond, Virginia.
That's right, Army. No, it's the same truck I was running last year. It was the heaviest truck at the event, and I ended up with the fastest time of the weekend. So, you know, the new design trucks are neat. I'm trying to build one, but it seems that my old truck is working fine now.
Let's talk about two trucks in particular. Number one, your new truck, and number two, the Bigfoot truck. That seems to be where all the controversy is. First of all, give me an update on your new truck.
Well, the new truck, you know, I did a tour out west. I was gone for like 10 weeks, and I got behind on it. I came home and started back to work on it, and some of the designs and stuff on it is not going to work, and so I'm having to, you know, sort of regroup and start over, and I hope to have it out here on the circuit in August.
What about the Bigfoot truck? Now, this is a truck that the penalty is going to run out real quick. Any points you're going to get, you better get it quick, because they say when he comes back, he's going to come on full boogaloo, and you know what that means.
That's right. I'm sure he'll come back full force, and when I bring my new truck out, it's coming out to beat him.
Then you're looking at the Bigfoot 8 truck that has been temporarily banned by TNT. Again, the Bigfoot 4 truck is the one that's running right now. We understand the ban on Bigfoot 8 though is only going to last a few more races, and then Andy Brasby come back full tilt. Well, the Clydesdale's been having a terrible run of luck lately. You may remember this shot in Dallas where seemingly a nice calm run, but then he gets smacked trying to leave the arena by the wild hair. This put Bennett Clark over on his group. Then he went to Louisville after rebuilding what he could on the truck, but he didn't get everything 100%. There was a weak spot, and the weak spot was at the rear of the truck. Watch this wheel come off. The first time he hit the cars in Louisville, bang. It just takes that rear right wheel off of the truck. So Bennett Clark has been having terrible problems. Well, they're not over. He's having engine problems in Bowling Green. Chris Chapman is standing by with Clydesdale's Bennett Clark to talk about more problems.
It seems like the curse of Dallas is continuing to follow you.
Yeah, it seems to be that. After Dallas, we came back. We put a alcohol-injected motor in here. You know, we had a little trouble in Louisville, Kentucky. Come to here, and the motor's gone sour on us. We're just trying to get it straightened out.
What do you think it could be?
Well, it seems like the motor is running real rich right now, and we're trying to lean it out some to give it less fuel. I just seem to be getting too much fuel for what I'm giving.
Boy, he doesn't have the mixture right again. You can see Clydesdale just is not getting it. First round competition against the Nightlife. It'll be an easy run for Dave Wysorix. Nightlife recording the victory. Clydesdale just never got it going whatsoever. And the problems continue to be the mixture, the fuel mixture for the Clydesdale Chevrolet. And Dave Wysorix had a nice, smooth-looking run. He may be a guy to keep an eye on as this day continues. There you see right off the start, Clydesdale just never able to get it going. And it certainly continues to be the problems for the Clydesdale of the mixture in the engine. Not right at all. Last week's winner, we talked about him a moment ago, the Carolina Crusher, Gary Porter, Waitsboro, North Carolina. His opponent will be the Wild Hair Chevrolet, starving Marvin Smith out of Arnold, Missouri, who for so many years made his fame and fortune with the Stopper Chevrolet, now driving the Wild Hair. Fast enough today to beat the Carolina Crusher as Gary Porter rolls on, getting the victory. We're going to look at it again as the Crusher, coming off a big win at Richmond, Virginia a week ago, is looking strong here in Bowling Green. Lots of room, you may notice, between the two sets of cars to get straightened out and get a nice straight shot. That is indeed what the Carolina Crusher did. Here's Gary Porter with Armour.
Awfully quick track out there tonight, Gary.
It is. The track's very tight, you know, very fast. The ramps, you know, are just perfect for speed. And The only problem I think I'm going to have tonight is maybe running out of a gear. I chose the wrong gear selection in my transfer case for this course, and I'm not getting the speed out of it I would like to.
But everybody seems to be real happy. I mean, you guys seem to feel like, hey, we're back finally on a real good, safe course, and you're putting on a tremendous show.
It is, the track is perfect, the weather's perfect, it's cooled off, and everything's going good. If I just had a little bit taller gear in my truck, I would be really satisfied.
Chris Chapman is caught up with the Wild Hares' Marvin Smith. Chris?
Marvin, you had a pretty good run out there, but the motor didn't seem like it was firing just right. Is that true?
No, the motor's fine. What happened? My rear steering was broke loose. I was driving my rear steering running back and forth on me.
So maybe it was you having to rev it up a little bit harder than you wanted to?
Yeah, exactly. Because I tried to come off the first set of cars there, and I seen him coming. I tried to stay ahead of him, but I was running sideways. I hit the last set of cars and hoped to stay up on its wheels, and it did. So.
2 weeks ago, TNT would not let the Buffalo Tremor race because its alcohol engine did not meet the 500 cubic inch limitation. John Kwasniewski has now switched to a gas engine, and he's also having trouble getting the air-fuel mixture right in Bowling Green. He talked with Chris about that problem.
No, it's not. 2 weeks ago, they shut us down because they said we were running alcohol with too much cubic inch. So we got to change it around and try to run it on gas, and we just got to work the bugs out of it now and try to get it to run.
So it's just a fuel adjustment?
I hope that's what it is. We're going to try and see what happens in the first round.
Johnny K, John Kwasniewski out of the Buffalo, New York area, goes up against John Moore in the no problem Ford Bronco, and this one's going to be all no problem. Another truck obviously not getting the fuel where it needs to go, and John Moore records the win out of Lafayette, Tennessee. So John Kwasniewski will finish the run, but boy, he's got absolutely nothing to be happy about at this point as the problems continue, and it's all fuel problems trying to get it converted properly to a gasoline-powered engine. The run of John Moore's no problem looks very good, very strong, and Kwasniewski never got it going. It is an understandably disgusted John Kwasniewski who hops out of the Buffalo Tremor. The points as we enter the competition today in Bowling Green, Equalizer's lead over Bigfoot is now 16. The Auto Value King Crush and Carolina Crusher still very much alive for the championship. Awesome Kong remains in that number 5 spot where he's been for quite some time. USA 1 is 6th. Then it's Gravedigger, Nightlife Outlaw, and the struggling Buffalo Tremor rounding out the top 10 on the TNT Monster Truck Challenge.